Hello everyone, week 8 of our writing class, and wow, that went fast. I think this is our last week before we go into the second writing portion, if that is what we are intending to do. So it's been nice working with everybody in short, and we'll see you all next term, I think. So The Human Voice by Julian Treasure. I actually got the pleasure of watching this twice this last 5 weeks. My other class used it as well, and I think it's a beautiful podcast. I love that he starts off with the human voice being an instrument we play, and I think the powerful message that he uses just in that open liner, which is that our voice can be a tool to start a war or say I love you. So wow, how powerful is that, right? And he's not wrong. So I think his 7 deadly sins are, great, just in reminding us that we need to be more aware of our voice and how we use it. I think the 4 foundations are where I'm going to spend my time talking today, and where I think it's most applicable to writing. H is for honesty. I think in any piece that I intend to write with going forward, I just want to be my authentic self, and I want to really be honest with what I'm trying to convey in a clear, concise message. I think that is how not only in speaking he uses this, but how it applies to writing. I think A stands for authenticity, which is standing in your own truth and being yourself. And so I think this is a very powerful portion in writing where you still get to be creative, you still get to be fun, you still get to be a little bit of you, but really implementing it through sort of a concise purpose. And that's where I see that it applies to writing. Then I, integrity, be your word. So just how I see that applying to writing is using those words in the most useful or with the most useful intention. And so that is an easy thing to do. I guess pick your topic, stick to it, and just kind of stay away from the unnecessary repeating and material that you don't need for an effective piece of writing. Where L is for love and wishing people well. So I think however I use writing, and for me that's really at this point just for school purposes. I don't see myself in my current job needing to use a lot of writing, but I do still think when I do, it needs to be impactful, and it needs to be with the intent to convey a message, but also hear it from the other person's perspective. And I think it's a beautiful sort of silhouette to how writing can be something that's transformative, but also very practical. And he's not wrong in saying that if we do that with the intent of other people listening, is where I see that applying to writing, then it can be more meaningful and more useful. And so those 4 foundations, hail, honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love, are sort of what I wanted to focus on for today's discussion post. I do think that, again, this is a beautiful podcast, and his conclusion is just that currently, if we're not speaking well and we're not listening, then what's the point, right? Where we could be using powerful speaking to sort of set the stage for a conscious lining is what he describes, which I think is just sort of designed sort of landscape, which is where it's very applicable in writing, to use our voice and write down what we're trying to say and convey and think and feel in a way that can be best received. So I hope everyone has a good week. It's been fun working with you again, and those are my takeaways from The Human Voice by Julian Treasure. I hope you guys all have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.